If you live in Douglas County, Colorado, I want to take a minute to talk about something that you might be able to do to get involved in fighting back against the attack on our public school systems, specifically pushed by people who are proponents of Project 2025. Now, a few months ago, the school board president, Christy Williams, did a special favor to Ellie Reynolds and allowed her to present John Adams Academy to the school board, but not just to present it to the school board without really telling many people about it beforehand until like the last minute, but to bypass the school district's typical approval process and fast track it to CSI, where it's right now hoping to seek approval to become an approved charter school and use our public tax money. Now, Ellie here is dyed deep red in the MAGA wool, so to speak, and she's connected to a lot of the local MAGA politicians. She knows which strings to pull, who to lean on, and who to ask special favors of. Uh, and that's pretty much what everyone knows she did. She claimed she wanted this school for her kids, but I don't know. Kind of seems like, considering she's the CEO of the Chamber and Economic Development Corporation, that perhaps there's some other interests involved as well. The former Fox News contributor has ties to all sorts of local far right wing organizations, including the Leadership Program of the Rockies. Now, she, in the middle, and Brenda Dickhoner, who is on the CSI board, are also founding members of this proposed charter school, which seems like a big conflict of interest. Now, there's a few issues I see with this. First, there was a proposed neighborhood elementary school that was meant to be built in Sterling Ranch. But now John Adams Academy is hoping to be built before that, which makes me think they're hoping to siphon students and funding away from the neighborhood schools. Additionally, this whole talk of creating servant leaders, for anyone else who grew up in Christianity, you kind of know that's like code for a Christian school. And Christian schools or religious schools really can't be considered charter schools and be used for public money, but they hope to, disguise it very thinly, in hopes that the public won't recognize what this really is, which is a Christian nationalist school masquerading as a charter school. And they're calling for all their friends to show up in support. So if you are local and interested in coming to show your opposition, please come on Monday night.